Hello ladies and gentlemen, ¿cómo están? I'm Loxosceles and welcome back to my XCOM 2 campaign. So today, after a very disappointing mission where we killed the enemy VIP instead of actually just knocking her off her feet and bringing her back to the Avenger, we need to destroy an alien relay. It's Operation Hellish Wail, and we're gonna take Tularemia by Fu, Sunesha Fugitive and Tsunami. But before we go to that mission, there are three things I want to do. First of all, and this is just me being obsessive, I'm gonna bring Fu to the left, sorry, that's the right, because, well, she was over Sunesha and I want to see all of my soldiers. Second of all, I want to check that we are actually bringing the improved alien Siam on Tularemia, and that is the case. And last but definitely not least, I am gonna bring the Hunter Axes. I almost came to a third mission in a row without bringing the Hunter Axes. So having done that, let's go to the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Dr. Tygan has picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the Advent network from this area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission.
Okay. So let's see if we can take the shot from Sunesha from far away in order to destroy that relay. That would be ideal. Well, yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case. We have a lot of walls between us and that relay. Let's check it out just in case. Yeah, we've got a window here apparently, I'm not sure. And yeah, that's quite a tricky location for the relay, which makes things a little bit more difficult, quite a bit more difficult actually. So let's start moving forward. We are all in concealment. We have 11 enemies, 2 of which are a gatekeeper and an Andromedan. So I was going to move forward with Vi first, but since all of us are concealed, that really doesn't make much of a difference. Let's try to gain as much terrain as possible, considering
we've got an enemy squad here.
The location of that relay. We do have the blaster launcher, or I think it's something like that. Let's see how it is. Is it called? No, it's on Fu. The blaster bomb, which we could use to destroy most of this wall and the relay, part of the relay maybe, I don't know how that works. But for now, let's just get as close as possible. One thing I am gonna do is, instead of taking what would be the most obvious approach with Sunesha or Sniper, that would be on top of this building, to have eyes on all of this part, I am gonna take her towards this building, which will give her a line of sight towards that objective if we decided to blow up the wall. So let's see, Tularemia, sorry, I mean Sunesha, let's get you over here. And the rest of the guys, just let's get closer to the action. Vi, let's get you all the way over here.
Confirmed.
Tsunami, on top of this truck, you will be fine. And Tularemia on the bus stop. Okay, these guys decided that they are too cool to move, so I am gonna initiate on them. We probably won't need Let's see, what is this hack? Disorient. That's nice. We could use that later on. I don't think we're gonna need explosives for this. I am gonna overdrive. Let's get closer first, and then I think I'm probably gonna overdrive Fu. Okay, so it is a group of 3. I am gonna overdrive Fu, and just in case we want to use the blaster launcher afterwards. And I am just gonna overwatch with Sunesha with a kill zone. So that would allow us to shoot at the shield bearer and the Archon. Maybe this guy if he moves in an unfortunate way.
Abriegelung bestätigt.
Unfortunate for him, not for us, of course. Okay, 64. Not the greatest chance of hitting, but I know you can do it, man. And the outright kill, that's beautiful. Nice, he took an aggressive stance coming forward. Hopefully the trooper will do the same thing. Nice. Beautiful amount of damage. And with a stock shot, he would be dead. So I'm okay with that guy. Let's try and kill the Archon. So I don't think we're gonna need the blaster launcher. Just in case, let's keep him available. Let's not shoot with him just yet.
Okay.
80%. Nice. No dodge today. Beautiful. Let's see, because I am gonna shoot with Fu, because if we don't manage to kill him just yet, maybe I do want to use stasis on him. 48, yeah, not gonna count on that. Okay, Fu, today you are on point, man.
We require more heavy ammunition.
So let's see, there's no cover I can take, but I don't think we're gonna reveal anything else on this turn, so let's just take care of that guy with stock damage.
Target neutralized.
And the promotion, nice. I wonder how long before Fu gets a promotion.
Moving on target location. No problem, boss. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, let's see if we get eyes of anything from up here.
Position confirmed.
Nothing yet. Yeah, I don't want to risk too much with Vi, so let's get her over here
Good
for
copy.
now.
Moving on target. Hostiles making the rounds.
Okay, we've got enemies on top of that roof. We are not gonna start things up just yet. Maybe I want to get Sunesha over here. Let's see. I would like, but first let's take a look if we have enemies over there. Okay, nothing. So let's get her in this position for a kill zone in the next turn. And the rest of the guys, just let's move closer. Not close enough for them to see us. Actually, just enough to be able to overwatch. Maybe this is a little bit too much. Nope, that's okay. Nice.
I'm going. On your order.
Fugitive, useful
Moving
as
to designated
cover.
coordinates.
Don't we have anyone else? Nope. Okay. So the overwatch from her will be a pistol overwatch. That's
Moving
okay.
Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now. Moving to Overwatch.
And they are still. So yeah, I am gonna. Well, yeah, I don't have kills on, so actually all my. That's okay.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay, I wanna. I don't want to initiate on that group just yet. On that group over there, that is. But I am okay starting things up on this group, so I probably just use the blaster launcher. This should drop them down and open a path in order for us to shoot at the device. Lot of damage, nice. Silent damage.
Objective here.
We killed 2 with that. That was awesome. And we almost destroyed the relay as well. So yeah, that's nice. Yeah, let's do this. I can take care of the mech and at the same time destroy the relay. One less thing to worry about, so that's always nice.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
And the rest of the guys, I think that I am gonna bring them on top of this roof where Vi is. So, okay. Oh, yeah. Now I see. If Wave already used his move. Since now we don't have a timer, we could set up in the next turn and actually attack on the other one.
Affirmative. Got it covered.
Okay.
I can handle that.
Fugitive. There we go. Let's get you over here.
Affirmative, moving out.
Oh, shit. Well, it could be worse. Sucks that I don't have eyes on the Andromedon, so I wouldn't know. Well, Archon I meant. Yeah, this is probably not gonna hit him. What are our odds on a direct shot? Actually, they're pretty bad. So we might want to destroy his cover. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yes, let's do so.
Fire and rocket.
there's the Archon. Let's see, maybe because actually I didn't destroy the cover, so that sucks. Maybe with tularemia damn it, we can't see anyone, so we are probably gonna just use the mimic beacon there and not worry too much about it. Let's see if we can get a shot at the Archon. Nope. So we've got Vi, Sunesha that can only shoot at the... Well, that's because we are not able to see the other guy. Let's see, Fu, maybe you can see him from over here. No. I guess we'll have to use Vi then.
Closing on target position now.
Okay, but we don't want to use her now because we will activate that group. Okay, Sunesha, let's see if you can deal some damage onto that Archon. That would be great. Tularemia is going to throw the mimic beacon. We still don't have threat assessment on Tsunami, so we can't give Overwatch to someone else. And from here, I'm not gonna be able to shoot, so let's just get you closer for next turn. The same thing with Fu. I am a little bit worried about activating that group, so let's go over this way. And Tularemia, let's just throw the mimic beacon with you. Although it would have to be in a place where both the Archon and the Andromedan sees it, which I don't know if we actually can. Maybe on top of this building. Yeah, let's do that. It is a little bit risky, maybe the other group sees it, I don't know how that interaction works.
Roger, I've got my eyes on it.
Shit, and that will activate the other group.
Position
That's...
compromised.
Yeah, that's very, very bad. The only thing going for us is that means that all of the enemies are already revealed, so there will be no further surprises. Yeah, that was actually pretty obvious that it was gonna happen. By throwing the mimic beacon over there.
Know where they are.
Yeah, so pretty dumb.
Watch the sides!
Okay, these two guys are ideal for a frost, and also considering that we have salvo with fugitive, that would allow us to freeze them and shoot the other guys, which is great. If we have eyes on them, which we don't. Nice. But maybe at least, yeah, I can shred some armor out of that gatekeeper. Wait. Am I not able to freeze both of them? That's very unfortunate. Ah, there it... For us, there we go.
Frag out!
I am not gonna get that loot. I know that. I'm okay with it. Okay, Vi, it's your turn to dish out as much damage as you can. I might want to get you over here. I mean, Tularemia, let's see, what's your... Yeah, we will have to move forward with you in order to use stasis on... the gatekeeper. So yeah, let's see how much damage we can dish out with Vi. It should be quite a bit actually. So freezing 74. Actually, I'm okay with that. Nice. So now we need to focus the other Archon. Got 94, which will allow him to dodge, but yeah, let's get rid of the enemies that... Nice. Enemies that can still give us a hard time. And he's burning, sweet. Let's see, you will do 10 damage and the burn won't be enough to finish him off, so maybe Vi can do it. 70% and a 74 for a crit. Let's try and do it. Ah, damn it. Her trigger, come on. Oh, sucks. Okay, so Sunesha, let's see how much damage you can do. Maybe a lucky crit. That would be nice. Okay, not gonna happen. But I think that, well, no, he's actually not dead unless Tsunami hits. I was thinking that maybe the stock damage would be enough, but it's not.
Moving to position.
Actually, we are investing quite a lot in just killing that freaking Archon, which would mean that the next turn we are gonna have a hard time.
Hostile target down.
Now we've got just Fu. So yeah, I'm okay grouping them up. They are all gonna not be able to do anything next turn, so I'm fine with that.
Deploy.
But I do want to hit that gatekeeper and see if we can shred some armor. It's not gonna be a very nice shot, 62. It's not bad either, so let's hope for the best. Yeah, man, today you are wrecking. Alright, and Tularemia, you're gonna use stasis. On the
I'm
gatekeeper.
very protective.
So with Fugitive we still have another Frost Bomb, so we probably just want to do the same thing. Kinda sucks that you are not in range to do anything else with Salvo. Let's see. Sunesha, you still don't have Lightning Hands, and you're not in range to use Death from Above. Unless we place you here where you probably will be able to. Let's do so, since we don't have any more enemies. It's not like we're gonna activate anything from over there. So, who is in range? Both of these guys. Nice. And how much damage on the gatekeeper? 13. Okay, let's see if we can bring him down a little bit. See, what do we have here? I might want to inspire. Let's see. Insanity. 82 is actually kind of good, but I don't know what kind of insanity will she provide. This is also very nice to be honest, but I want to keep it. So maybe we just shoot with you. What are your chances? 80%. I mean, for a gatekeeper, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's take it. Nice. Very nice. And with that, we can now guarantee the kill with Sunesha.
Ich hab ihn erwischt, oder?
Okay, let's do the free reload and take a shot at the Archon.
Rock and roll!
Because it's free. That Archon also is frozen, so our chances of hitting him are pretty great. Maybe even for a... Well, no need to do that. Let's reload since we are just gonna stay still. Nice, and the crit as well. Beautiful. So he's dead already. I could... Well, no, actually he has 4 health. So yeah, I thought that
Rearming.
Tsunami stock would be enough, but that's not the case. Yeah, maybe the smart thing was to use Fu's shot on the Andromedon that has armor. But oh well, I did want to rank him up. And again, we need to find that. There we go.
Take this!
And we have salvo, but really nothing to do with it. Just get a better position for next turn. Inside, yeah, I'd like to be inside of the building.
That's affirmative.
And we still have Tsunami left, which can shoot at the Archon, so let's do so. Reload and shoot at him.
Good to go!
Maybe we'll get an execute. No. How much damage does the Shredder do? 6 to 9. So she could kill the Archon, which I would rather she didn't. But at the same time, I want to use it. Yeah, we really don't need it, to be honest. But now let's play it safe.
Seems doable. Blast him!
Okay, do we have any... Let's use Rage Strike to finish him off, since it doesn't do too much damage. Well, that's the wrong guy. But we should be okay.
Moving to designated position. Got him.
I think that Sunesha now has... Yeah, but she's too far away. So let's give Fu this kill. I think that the ending the first phase also counts as a kill. I'm actually not sure, but I think so. And let's have him shoot twice because, again, we can.
Access achieved.
It's free and we can do it. So.
Rearming.
He already has a promotion, so let's try to give it to someone else. I think that Sunesha still not a colonel, but she's not able to see him. That sucks. Okay,
Wird schon
let's
nichts passieren.
bring him down a little bit more with Tsunami.
On the move.
And now we can guarantee it. Yep.
Bewegt er sich auch nicht mehr?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, we've got a flawless, and to be honest, I kind of needed that. Alright, look at Fu dealing most damage. Who would have thought? And I think we also got a couple of promotions. Fu was one, and I think Tsunami was the other one, so that's always nice. We didn't get hit. Yeah, overall good mission. We managed to destroy that relay pretty early in the mission, so that's also great. Very happy overall. Guys, see you back at base in a second.
Our troops continue to exceed expectations while working with limited resources. Impressive,
Thank you.
Command.
Now we have threat assessment, that's great. And we are gonna get a new skill for Fu. We got Wrecking Ball. While overdrive is active, break through walls and cover when moving, so that's sweet. You can destroy cover, which is always welcome, although I think that at this point cover isn't our top priority. I think that this is a perk that comes in very handy, but at the early stages. And then we have Intimidate, that when targeted by an attack, the enemy has a chance to panic. This is actually pretty good. It scales with Fu's, I think that with Fu's weapon or something like that. So yeah, and considering that we are gonna make him the main tank, so if we want people shooting at someone, it's Fu, then we are gonna take this. Okay, we have a whole bunch of corpses. We didn't manage to get the
resistance movement
loot,
across the globe.
but that's okay. We have idle staff at the warfare center because there's no one wounded. Okay, let's keep on with our stuff. Hello? Okay, alloys and crystals, not now, thank you. Let's keep on building that relay.
Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
And we are even gonna be able to make contact on the nearby region, which is great, since we got that intel.
I appreciate the new lab facilities, Commander.
Okay, we've got a new lab. We can upgrade? No, we can't. Then that makes sense. Alright. We will upgrade later. And we have an open engineer. Yeah. So, what upgrades do we have still going? We could upgrade the resistance com. Or actually, I think it's already... No. It's not, but we have another one. Where is it? There we go. Yes, this one is already upgraded and staffed. So we have this resistance com that we can upgrade. The defense matrix is already upgraded, and the power relays. We could also upgrade the workshop, but we really don't need the extra engineer, so we are okay.
Do not think I could have predicted this outcome.
Nice, more
Though
intel.
it is intriguing.
Commander,
Can now do the sectopod
from what I've been
breakdown.
told,
That will
the
improve our
coordinates were
gremlins.
discovered and coded on the genetic sample recovered from...
Okay, so we've got the avatar countdown.
The aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Signals coming through clear.
Nice. Suit up that we are not gonna use. And we have a supply drop in 2 days and the sectopod breakdown in 8, so we are not gonna be able to get the new gremlin before the ticker runs down. I am gonna run down the timer until we get the supply drop and the new experimental weapon.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
And then I'm thinking that we could either go to that facility or do the forge. And I think I'm gonna do the forge, actually.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Shredstorm cannon, that's huge. I love that weapon. And now I actually don't know what we can... More heavy weapon, grenade, we could get the gas bomb, yeah. Armor, there are a couple of nice armors, but I think that... I value those inventory slots way too much to place an armor on them. The same with ammo. I love AP rounds, but I like blue screens more on our sniper and Talon rounds more on our ranger. And I feel like the rest of the guys really don't have enough inventory slots for another ammo, for an AP round or a dragon round or whatever. But at the same time, we do have the cores, so yeah, let's
Sounds good,
get it.
Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
You kill one prisoner and all of a sudden you are mediocre. Yep. That's XCOM. Let's see, do we want to go get those supplies? Yeah, why not?
Avenger
and after
plotting
that
new
we can go
course.
to the forge. Hopefully we won't get a mission in between, but if that's the case, then that's actually not so big of a deal. When are we gonna get the next retaliation? In 4 weeks. Yeah, we have time. Just wanna check. 7 hours to get to New Chile, so we are okay. Okay. From the sectopod breakdown, we are gonna get the gremlin. I don't know how much it is worth. We've got 600 supplies. I wanna leave enough supplies to do that. So let's just check here. It's 100 supplies. So I wanna keep that.
Shen managed to pull a set of encoded coordinates from the vial we recovered at the alien black site. And it looks like we're headed towards another as of yet unidentified facility. There are a bunch of theories floating around as to what we'll find. But at this point, I'm not ready to commit to anything until I see for myself.
Okay. This... I mean... Sure. Alright then, and
Just give
just
the word
wanna
and I'll
check.
get started, Commander.
I'm pretty sure there's no other weapons or armor that we wanna build. Yep, that's the case. And EMP bomb, nope. Alright, so that's it. Let's go to the forge and counter that countdown. We're gonna have 18 freaking enemies. An Andromedon, Lancer, Heavy Mech, Shield Bearer, Trooper, Sectoid, Sectopod, Officer, and Archon. We are not gonna have a Gatekeeper, but we are having Andromedons and Sectopods together. Sure, let's go.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
And actually doing this mission will give us enough supplies for the gremlin that I was saving for, so I didn't actually need to do that. Okay, and let me think. Oh, we got the Shred Storm. We are gonna equip that. Beautiful. But that's it. The rest of the squad is already equipped. And like I said, I mean, would I want to give AP rounds to Larimia or get a regular armor? I don't think so. I'd rather have her with a Mimic Beacon. Sunesha, I want her with the blue rounds. Tsunami, I want her to have both the medkit and the Skulljack. And with Fugitive, I want him to have the Rage suit, and again, I would rather have him equipped with grenades than a AP round. So I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna equip anything else, even with that ammo that we are researching. So that's it. Okay guys, we're gonna take the same squad next time. It's Operation Ancient Widow. We need to investigate the Advent Forge, and I don't remember if we destroy it or actually I don't remember, but for now let's investigate and see what we find. So it's gonna be a tough mission. We have 18 enemies. We're gonna take Tularimia by Tsunami, Sunesha, Fugitive, and Fu. Guys, as always, thank you a lot for watching. Hope to see you next time, and remember, think twice before killing a spider. Thank you.